Hey everybody, it's Shelby here at Studio Maestro at Shuffles Tap and Musical Theater School in Manhattan. And I have a few things to talk to you guys about before we get right into the video. But the first one is it has now officially been 2 years since I've been making YouTube videos for you guys. I started April 24th, so this April 24th was the 2-year anniversary, and I just have not made a video since then because it is recital season and we are just so crazy getting everything ready that I'm so sorry I have not had as much time to film for you guys. But starting after that, I'll get right back to a regular schedule. So it's been 2 years, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited about how much this has grown, and hearing really amazing messages from people from all over the world has been amazing, and I'm so happy to have you guys in my life and to keep making videos for you. Second thing I wanted to say was that people have started requesting that I maybe put together some sort of workshop where different people that don't necessarily live in New York could come in and we could all work together in person. So if that's something you're interested in, please comment below so I can start to see where the interest is, how many people, who's interested, to make sure that I get in touch with you when I do that. So definitely let me know if that's something you're interested in. Now today's video is going to be a time step variation, and I have gotten actually multiple requests on this. A lot of people have been calling them English time steps. That's not what I would necessarily think of them as, but I'm learning that that's what you guys are referring to, is that you want a time step where we start with a shuffle instead of a stomp. And also, I was thinking about doing some videos on the BS chorus, which is sort of like the shim sham. It's a dance that tap dancers all over the world know. So if you guys have any interest in learning the BS chorus, comment below so I know that I should start making some of those videos for you. But the BS chorus starts with some time steps that start with a shuffle. So I could use this video to get you guys caught up so that when we work on that, you know what we're doing. So we're gonna do some time steps that start with a shuffle instead of a stomp as one variation. So let's get started. First of all, I just have to point out my fabulous new rose gold Miller & Benz sword taps. I am totally obsessed with them. So in a regular time step, we start with a stomp, and then we do a hop. Now, there's also a variation where you can add a brush to that. Stomp, brush, hop. So this is more similar rhythmically to that. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to start with a shuffle. So the only thing you have to do to make this different than our regular time steps that I've taught you in previous videos is do no stomp at all. Instead of the stomp, you're going to do a shuffle, a brush forward. And then you're going to do the brush backwards just before the hop. So you're going first without worrying about swinging the rhythm. Let's just get the order of the step, which goes shuffle, hop. So that's the way this thing starts. And we do still start on count 8 as we used to do. So we would say 5, 6, 7, shuffle, hop on 1. From there, the rest of the time step is exactly the same. So it really depends if you're doing singles, doubles, triples, or double triples. So for a single, you would go shuffle, hop, and then it's step time, and then fall out, step, shuffle. So you're so used to doing that stomp, and every stomp is going to turn into a forward brush. Brush, brush, hop. Step, fall, left, step. Brush, brush, hop. Step, fall, left, step. Brush, brush, hop. And so on and so on. If we were doing a double, we would do brush, brush, hop, fall, fall, step. Brush, brush, hop. And so on and so on. Triple, same idea. Shuffle, hop, shuffle, step. Fall, left, step. Shuffle, hop, shuffle, step. And in the case of a double triple, shuffle, hop, shuffle, one shuffle, two, step, shuffle, one shuffle, two, shuffle, two, step. So the hardest thing to undo is the habit of stopping at the end, which also becomes that beginning of the next one. So instead of doing that, you have to get into the habit of brushing. So rhythmically, these time steps are exactly the same as our regular single, double, triple time steps. The only difference is that we get to make one extra sound after what would have been the stomp. So we used to go 8-1, and now we're gonna go 8-1. So it still swings, but we have that beat before the 1 in addition to just the 8. So that's the really only difference rhythmically, and then everything else after that is the same. So if we're discussing singles, we would go 8, a 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, a 7, a 8, a 1. So we add that each time. Doubles, 8, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and so on. So the hard thing, in my opinion, about this is understanding the rhythm, because we are used to swinging a shuffle like this. Alright, but in this case, that's actually not what we get to do. So the reason people have such a hard time with this rhythm is we're going shuff by itself. It's the fold and the hop that become a rhythmic pair. So the thing that's tricky about that is it feels so different than a regular shuffle that it might actually be beneficial to you to think of it as brush, brush, hop. Just think of it as 2 separate brushes. The first one goes by itself, and then this action, brush, hop, goes together. So I would do a few of those. Brush, hop on each foot. Brush, hop. Because that's the 2 sounds that actually are rhythmically paired. So we're going to go brush by itself, brush, hop together. 5, 6, 7. Brush, brush, hop. Try the other foot. 5, 6, 7. Brush, brush, hop. Now, from there, we just continue on as we always did with our usual time step swinging rhythm. And that can really end wherever you want. You can do the brush to finish it off. You can step behind to finish it off. It really depends on the choreography. So the other rhythmic pair that's a little interesting is instead of doing step stomp to finish off the time step, you've got to get used to the feeling of this. Step brush. Because after that first one, all of the other brushes will be a part of the swinging 8-note rhythm at the end. Step. So watch what I mean. You start with the brush by itself. Then you do your brush hop together. Step. You do your flat. And it's time to go, instead of step stomp, step push. 5, 6, 7. So I hope you guys liked this time step variation that starts with a shuffle instead of a stomp. And if you want more like it, or if you want more of the BS chorus, please let me know, and I will make videos on that for you as soon as I get a chance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting me for the last 2 years. I love you so much, and I'll see you in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.